Okay, hello. I'm Fang, or as I prefer to be called, Super Fang Chan. It's my full tag.
I wonder what you were doing earlier when you were warming up on Fountain of Dreams with Peach, just bouncing around on the bottom of the stage.
Yeah, I was trying to see if you could actually climb with that, because you can in Melee, and I don't think you could in this game. That's the first time I've ever tried it, so I don't know or not.
It looks like you could kind of stall though.
Yeah, I was slowly going down though, and I really don't want to do that because it like kills me.
Like I can't really see it being used in an actual like game situation. It's a very specific one, I guess.
If I get spiked down there, and they have some sort of edge guard that would time just right when I came up, I could do that. But still, I don't think I'm ever gonna use it.
Oh, you're saying being like right beneath the ledge.
If Yoshi's was legal, I could wait for Randall with it. That's something I could do.
That's pretty cool.
But it's not. We don't have any stages with moving parts except Smashville and Green Hill Zone.
I guess unless you count the Shy Guys bouncing around.
Yeah. Oh, well, yeah, Yoshi's story, or Yoshi's Island.
Yeah, I think that's it.
The Brawl stage. Which I've never seen anybody counterfeit. Okay, so anyway, about the match. TJ, or Kane Staff, he's a player from around here. I play with him all the time. He and I host weeklies up at UAH. It's pretty good. He's won one of them before, and he's like a fairly new player to this region. He moved down here at the beginning of last semester from Tennessee. I think he's a freshman right now. And he's a Sheik main. Doesn't play Melee. That's fine. Sheik's like the best character in this game. Dedede. Yeah.
So tell me a little bit about those weeklies that you guys just started.
Oh, okay. Every Thursday, we, starting at 7 o'clock, we host a tournament for Smash 4, Melee, and Project M in the UAH Charger Union game room.
Okay.
Entry to each event is $2, and payout is 65 first, 35 second.
Okay.
We tried top 3 payout, and third place ended up getting like 20 cents on average. So we killed that. Also, we had 2 entries once, which wouldn't make any sense with top 3 payout.
Yeah.
It's actually like the Project M scene is super alive there. There's always like at least 10 people, and it's just local people playing, so it's pretty good. Not so much for Melee, and Smash 4 is kind of in the middle. Now, I do want to talk about the match because that's the point of commentary.
Right.
Well, for some people,
did he just like pick up his
yeah,
thing and throw it?
yeah, you can rethrow stuff with Dedede.
Oh, I had no idea. That was really cool.
I didn't know about that, but it makes sense. Wait, did we not get the projector? Boo. I don't have a computer with me. But wait, could we actually do it if we had a... Someone needs to make a sacrifice. Please, you're a people person, convince someone. Ish. But that makes you like all the better to understand them.
It'd be like for the Smash community, pretty
Yeah.
social, like compared to the average Smasher.
Alright. Now... Ooh, wow. I was talking to KOKingpin earlier, and he actually told me that he thinks the Dedede is one of the worst characters in the game.
Really?
Yeah. He also thinks the Ganon's really bad too, and he plays both of them. And he plays Ice Climbers, who's also one of the worst in the game. Well, I mean, that's my opinion too. It's...
I don't think Dedede's that good, but I think Ganon is reasonable.
I think he just like... He's good against floaties, I think, because his combos and spacing is intuitive for that kind of stuff. But as any character with a reasonable fall speed, he just kind of just gets overwhelmed. He has a couple panic options, but pretty much everything in neutral for him is a 50-50 out of his favor, which is not something a good character has.
Yeah,
So-
I think against really good players, Dedede really has to rely on like really good edge guarding to win the matchup.
Yeah, he's a really good edge guarder. He has 3 jumps. His fair is really big and hits completely in front of him. It's not just a part of a circle, it's a full semicircle.
When he's up, you can pretty much get him back to the stage from anywhere.
His up B's really easy to edge guard though. It has mix-up potential, but if you just play slow and reactively, yeah, his armor on the way up, but on the way down, he's a hitbox. When he lands, there's 30-40 frames of lag. The stars on the side are kind of catch new players, but you can just shield those and punish him. It just takes good spacing and patience.
Right.
Just like any matchup.
I feel like Dedede in particular, you should be really patient against.
You should be patient in this game. You should be patient in Smash, even in Melee. Patience is... I mean, you can not be patient, and you can get pretty far. And probably farther than a lot of the patient players. It's just, theoretically, being patient and not committing and having the ability to adequately punish bad approaches, mistakes, etc.
Right.
The defensive player should be a little bit better than offensive, because I don't know, an offensive player goes in and they try to create an opening and then they go for their punish, but once you guys are interacting with each other, it's in the offensive player's favor, obviously, because he's the one doing all the moves and you're trying to guess what he's going to do. So yeah, that's that, and it makes a lot of sense to go in because that's just the way people think.
And that's like the biggest mistake I see a lot of like brand new players make, is that they feel they constantly have to be like on the attack.
But if the defensive player, like I said, if they call the attempt to engage, which is what the offensive player is trying to get to engage, if they can call that, then they beat him, they punish him. And they can call it without committing. For example, like if you dash dance forward a little bit farther than usual or something, you can react if they're going to approach and you can combo them, or you can just dash dance back out. It's just, I feel like this game favors defensive play.
I would have to agree with you.
And then also, it's not that simple though. You shouldn't just be always avoiding conflict. That won't get you very far.
Well, because then you lose stage position.
Yeah, you lose stage positioning. Also, like, some interview ages ago, I don't remember where it was, context, etc. It's just what was said that stuck with me. Hungrybox said that you can play campy or you can play super aggressive, but you have to not do it 100% of the time. He said 80-20 is the best way to go. It's probably just arbitrary numbers, but it's the idea.
And it probably changes with like the character you're playing.
Yeah, I mean, some characters are way more conducive to offensive or defensive.
Right.
So if you can mix it up, like your opponent, like I said, the defensive player is trying to read approaches from the offensive player. If the offensive player just like takes a moment and just doesn't approach, then he can call out the defensive player trying to call him out.
Right.
And like I said, I said it was no low commitment, but sometimes you do need a bit of commitment.
Well, I feel like even offensive players, like the great ones, have a lot of patience as well. It looks like they're just kind of going in, but they're like kind of calculating everything they're doing.
Yeah.
And making the safe option.
If a high-level player went straight offensive, a medium-level player could probably beat them.
Right.
Because it just takes, if you have the ability to adapt, then you can beat someone who goes 100% in one direction or the other. Now, as far as these players are concerned, I talk to TJ a lot because we play all the time, and he tells me that he has a lot of trouble playing defensively, and then there's me, I have trouble playing offensively. So we play against each other, and our playstyles kind of clash sometimes. And he tells me he tries to learn from that, and like he plays defensively, and he played earlier and did a really defensive option, and he's like, "Oh, did you see that?" I saw that as D. Also, TJ's really proud of his tag.
Is it supposed to mean anything in particular?
It's a yeah, it's the smiley face, and he's like doing the tango.
Sweet.
He has a bunch of them. It's like one where it's just waving his arms, one where he's pointing and stuff. He put a lot of work into that instead of practicing.
I didn't even notice earlier on.
Yeah, because a bunch of weeaboos around here put Japanese tags.
Earlier, and they both had Japanese tags.
Oh yeah. That's
Like, trying to figure it out.
that was TJ and T-Ske. Yeah, I mean, there's obviously TJ's right there, or King Staff, sorry. King Staff's right there. And then T-Ske. T-Ske is a giant weeaboo, and that's why he put his tag right there.
Okay. So did his mean anything in particular, or was it just...
I think it does. I've forgotten how to read hiragana because I'm a giant weeaboo. Or at least I had a phase. And I don't know what it says, and I've never asked him.
One of the coolest I've seen was in Melee, somebody used the Japanese characters to spell raid. I thought that was really interesting.
Spell what?
It's spelled raid.
Oh, raid. Yeah. Hey, good job,
You do some pretty cool stuff.
Kane Staff. Yo, okay. Knock him into losers, Kane Staff, and then you can get power ranked. In case viewers don't know, in my humble opinion, the Project M power ranking is biased.
Oh, why is it biased?
Most of the people who made it aren't from Huntsville, and some players such as myself and Jute were excluded or not taken.
The state power ranking?
Yeah, I disagree with it. But there's a disclaimer at the top of the thread that says if you disagree with this, go prove why you should be on it. So I'm not gonna flame more on Smashboards. That's why I'm entering Project M today. Yada yada, and people finally see what they should have done in the first place.
But the thing is, like, if you complain enough, you don't get better. You just gotta like annoy them.
Yeah, that's the technique of some players.
Definitely.
I'm not a fan of that. I'd rather just
Definitely seen some Alabama players using that strategy.
use people understand that I'm good. They can recognize it themselves instead of me having to tell people. Like if I feel like if you have to tell someone you're good, you're not really. It should be evident. That was really cool. I think he's down to his fixed knockback. Doesn't brawl. It would make sense for it to in this game.
Right.
But then again, it makes sense for Shine to have fixed knockback, but it doesn't. I'm not even a Fox main and I'm mad about that.
Yeah, 'cause that's such like a staple of the game at this point.
Yeah. I mean, Fox was a little ridiculous only because some matchups were one-sided with him. But in the other matchups, like, he would go even. I feel like there are probably even some matchups he lost. Because this game is power creep. That's what the M is.
Many people call Fox the best in Project M, right?
Yeah, I think it's Sheik. But Fox is good, even after the nerfs. But yeah, Fox, Sheik, I think Lucas is probably still really good. He still has obnoxious tools. Yeah, those are my high tiers. At least off the top of my head. I'm sure there's some other characters I think are good. But I'm not a good enough player to have an opinion on that.
I mean, I don't even know all the characters' moves, so I cannot speak on that at all.
I know all the moves because I played Brawl, but some of the new stuff I don't know too well. Like, I have no clue what Zero Suit's down B does. It makes her jump and spin, and I don't know what happens after that. In Brawl, it was the flip kick, you know, if you're familiar with Smash 4, except it didn't have the after images, and it didn't go as high. But other than that, it was, I think, exactly. Oh, and it didn't put you in the gun and hit you. Aside from that, it's exactly the same. And then in this game, they did something to it, and I just don't care enough to check. There are no Zero Suits around here, and I feel like if there were, that move wouldn't decide a game. Whoa, we actually got the projector working. I didn't even notice that.
This is a giant projector.
That's so cool. Oh. This is like the best thing ever. This is where I have my chemistry class. Okay, I don't know the score right now because I haven't been paying as much attention as I should. I'm sorry. Sorry, TJ and KO, when you come back to watch this. Also, sorry, streamers. Or stream monsters. But
My guess is that Dedede is about to camp out for a bit. Kind of frustrating.
he just needs to play safe. All he needs to do is camp waddle these, not commit.
Yeah, he's just sitting comfortably.
Yeah, that's what he's doing right now. He's giving up ground. As soon as he's out of range, he cross-ups. Don't do that, please. Just because you're winning doesn't mean you have to showboat. That's how you lose. See how he's at his edge guard?
Right.
Like, as soon as he loses his jumps, and he's not high enough to waddle dash anymore, he's dead.
I feel like you can't really mix up that up recovery.
Well, once it starts going down, you can,
Change the fall speed?
yeah, you can cancel the move into free fall.
Okay.
I don't know if it's what button it is. It's down in Brawl, but I just have a feeling they changed it. Because they changed it in Smash 4 too. I don't know what they changed it to, but I killed myself because I didn't know what was happening. So he can do that, and then he can, and it doesn't make you fast fall when you first do it. And I need to go play in the stream.
Alright, good luck.
Andy, let's go play.
All alone. I was gonna sing there, but